My name is Ashley Nicole Phillips, and you are watching Magic Meals with me, Ashley Nicole Phillips. Within Magic Meals, I cook. I create what I cook intuitively, meaning whatever I feel in my heart, my soul, my intuition to put in the bowl, in the pan, in the oven. That's how I cook. Today we're going to be Magic Meals with Ashley Nicole Phillips brunch style, okay? I love brunch. It's one of my favorite types of eating experiences. Today we're going to be making pancakes three ways from scratch. We're going to do a strawberry pancake situation. We're going to do a banana creme brulee pancake situation, and then a vanilla pancake, and then fruit scramble. Stick with me here with Magic Meals with Ashley Nicole Phillips. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more Magic Meal fun. Here we go. All right, y'all. So we're starting out with our 3 bowls, putting flour in each bowl, an adequate amount. Y'all know me, intuitive cooking. I don't really measure anything. So just the flour. And then we're going to go ahead and get our sugar. We're going to add the sugar into the bowl. Just kind of gauge how sweet you want your pancakes to be. And then what's your secret ingredient? Like if you're adding chocolate chips, you probably don't want to add too much sugar to the bowl. That big old lump of sugar fell out. So I just had to divvy it up between the 3 bowls for my 3 recipes. In the bowl, they go. And then next we got our baking powder, I believe. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Yogurt. I put a little bit of yogurt in each of the bowl. Plain Greek yogurt. Y'all heard me at the end of this. You're going to hear me at the end of this video. I'm not sure. I know there's science behind putting dairy in a baked good to add more fluff. So I put a little plain Greek yogurt into each of the bowls. And then a little bit of vanilla in each of the bowls. Again, it's intuitive cooking. So whatever type of flavor you want to add that. A little bit of salt in each of the bowls. Just a pinch of salt. A dash of salt in each of the bowls. And then I was doing something else. Okay, get in my baking powder. So a little baking powder in each of the bowls is what I added next to the recipe. And I was talking to someone while I was cooking, but I still wanted to make this video, so I'm overdubbing it. So we have our plain Greek yogurt and we have our baking powder into the bowl. Again, gauge everything by eye and intuition. Work out your intuitive muscle. Adding the water to the batters and mixing everything together. It's really about being with yourself and using cooking as a meditative practice to become, more one with yourself and your internal environment. Coming into alignment with the understanding that our realities are a projection of what we hold inside. I love using cooking as a meditative practice to, observe my internal environment and be one with myself and be with myself and love on myself. So we got the water added in each bowl and mixed everything together for our 3 different pancake recipes. All right. And then I'm dicing up the banana for the banana creme brulee. And then we have our strawberry recipe. Again, I use frozen strawberries. If you want to use fresh strawberries, that's great. These pancakes turned out so good. I was like, y'all, use frozen. But if you feel more comfortable using fresh fruit, do that. Please do that, please. So we mix it all together. And then I lied. I said vanilla pancake at the beginning, but it's actually chocolate chips. I forgot I bought chocolate chips at the store. So we add a little dash of chocolate chips to the pan, and then we take our batter over to the stove. I put canola oil in the bottom of my pan because that's what I have. I didn't have any butter on hand. So I put some canola oil into the bottom of my pan to cook. I started with my strawberry batter to cook my pancake. Again, it's all intuitive. It's all what you have on hand. It's all what you want to cook with. So, butter, olive oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, whatever you have on hand. Put that in the bottom of your pan. And it's so wild. I put all that gosh darn oil in the pan and all the pancakes were sticking. They were just sticking. And I was like, oh, this is not going to be fun. But I didn't give up. I persevered. And look at that. Like I literally had to pry that pancake from that gosh darn pan. And it's so beautiful. Don't give up. Moral of the story is don't quit. Don't run. So I flipped over my pancake. That's the strawberry pancake that we have here. And then next, after we used a jar of life to pry that pancake from the pan. I cleaned out the pan, added some more oil, and then we did our chocolate chip pancake. When I tell y'all these pancakes were so good, I was nervous. I was like, I'm making this batter from scratch. I don't know what this is going to taste like, but I was like following my intuition. You know, it never steers you wrong. Even when it feels like it steered you wrong, your intuition can never steer you wrong. Because we're all only here to learn and grow from whatever it is that we experience. So I'm really glad that I got to experience these pancakes. I'm really glad I got to experience these. They were so good. I had to double back the next morning. Do you hear me? We went ahead and flipped over the chocolate chip, and it was looking kind of unevenly cooked. But I was like, hey, that's a part of the game. That's a part of the process, right? Trust the process. So we cooked that one and got it out of the pan. Eventually, I'm walking around cleaning the kitchen. We got that one out of the pan. Okay, y'all, don't judge me. This is a creme brulee banana, right? And I think there's a lot of health warnings about burnt sugar. Y'all, we didn't drove past those speed bumps and didn't slow down. We drove over those speed bumps and did not slow down. But hey, it's a part of the process. Trust the process, right? So the creme brulee, I put the oil in the pan and put a spoonful of sugar in the bottom of the pan and put our banana pancake mix on top of that. And as you can see, we have creme brulee. It's not burnt. It's creme brulee. That's a creme brulee banana pancake, right? And we fried it from the pan, and it rose really nicely. And now this is our tofu scramble, the tofu scramble. So we have blocks of tofu in the bowl, whatever tofu you like to use. I like using hard tofu because it holds up better for different recipes. So our tofu scramble, shout out to Kirby Lane Cafe in Austin, Texas. That's where I fell in love with the tofu scramble. So I was like, hey, let me try to make one of these at the house, the tofu scramble at the house. Y'all, I fell in love. So I cut up blocks of hard tofu, put it in the bowl, and just mashed it with my fork, right? So we just get it in there, get in a nice scramble. So it's like scrambled eggs, but it's scrambled tofu. So we want a consistency. We want it to look like it's scrambled eggs. So you just mash the tofu with your fork until it looks like, you know, how you want it to look, the chunkiness, the texture that you want it to look. I like my scrambled tofu pretty fine. So I kept on scrambling, and then I added garlic powder. We have my seasonings. I added garlic powder. What did we do next? Pepper, crushed black pepper, ground black pepper. And then we have our paprika. I added some paprika. That is right. I added the paprika in the bowl. I really have like a seasoning like go-to mix, y'all. Every recipe is the same seasoning. Pink Himalayan salt, and then I added my tapatio, my hot sauce, and that hot sauce it's crushed. It's chilies and vinegar, so it's basically chilies, and I just stirred it all together. You can use whatever hot sauce or whatever like other flavor you want to use. I have my go-to. You know, this is my go-to. So I went ahead and mixed everything together. Yeah. I am working on incorporating more spices into my repertoire in the kitchen. I actually got this bomb coconut curry mix that I'm going to be making tofu veggie balls with. But that's another magic meals. So I added in the pan, we have the oil, and we have onion, oil and onion. I had dried onion flakes. If you want to use fresh onion, that's fine. But oil, onion, and then we add our tofu mix on top. And we just mix it around and cook it like it's a scrambled egg. But you can see I was over there doing dishes and things. So we just mix it around. We can mix it around like it's scrambled eggs. And y'all, when I tell you this shit is so good. It is so, I'm sorry for the cursing. If you have your kids around, I apologize, children. I apologize. Put a lid on it. I put a lid on it and just let it percolate for a little bit. Let it percolate, let it get warm, let it cook for a little bit. And then we are going to add our, let me see when I get to it. Let me see. A great rule of thumbs when you're cooking is like to clean as you go. like when I was a kid, it was just like drilled into me. When you cook, you clean as you go. You clean as you go. Because when I was a kid, I would be in the kitchen just like this, but I didn't clean as I went. So there'd be dishes piled up everywhere. There'd be dishes piled up everywhere. I was intuitively cooking as a kid, and there would be dishes everywhere. So my stepdad was like, clean as you go, please. So I went back to check on my food. It's so funny. Went back to check on my food. And then we are going to add shredded cheese. I did a mild cheddar cheese. I did a mild cheddar cheese in this recipe. You can use whatever cheese, whatever brand you want to use for your scrambled tofu. Get it all percolated. Let it melt. And just stir it all together. I'm so proud of this tofu. Y'all just don't know. I used to wake up early as heck before I went into work to stop at Kirby Lane Cafe to get their tofu scramble, black beans, and home fries. That's a whole joint. If you're ever in Austin, Texas, I think Kirby Lane might be in other places, but I think it originated in Austin. But if you're ever near Kirby Lane, y'all go try it out. It's delicious. It's a great brunch spot. Home fries on point. Added some parsley for just some color. Little color. Gordon Ramsay be like, what's all this fucking parsley for? He'd be like, what's all this parsley? Because it's cute, it's pretty. So I added some parsley for aesthetic, really, honestly, to add some color to the plate. And then I whipped my biscuit together, which I'll tell y'all that story at the end, so stay tuned. I got my water and the rest of my banana, put it in a little cute bowl, because cute bowls make life better. I got another little cute bowl that I put my maple syrup in, had my water and my mason jar, because I'm from Texas. All right, y'all. So there we have it. My pancake 3 ways. Pancakes 3 ways. We have our banana creme brulee pancake. I was just saying to myself how crazy this pancake looks. I'm about to taste it on camera, but it's creme brulee, right? It's not burnt. It's creme brulee, right? And then we have our strawberry pancake, and we have our chocolate chip pancake, our maple syrup, and then we have our delicious tofu scramble and a biscuit that I just whipped up. Let me not lie to y'all. I made some boxed biscuits, some red lobster boxed biscuits, and I had some dough left over that I kept in the fridge to make me fresh biscuits in the morning, and I had a little dough left over, so I just made a little biscuit here. Then we have our bananas and our water. I'm gonna try this pancake on camera. Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, so we're going to try a little bit of all of them. Let's start with our banana creme brulee pancake. Banana creme brulee. You might ask, how do you think of that? It was all intuitive, honestly. All intuitive. So whenever you're in your kitchen, drop down into your heart space and just let your intuition guide you and see what you make. Let's try this. That is absolutely delightful. Wow. Let's try a little bit more of that one, and then we're gonna move on. That is really good. The crunch on the creme brulee sugar, the top, the crust, is really good. The bananas sit so great inside of the dough, the batter. Honestly, I just created this dough off the top of my head, like the batter. Off the top of my head, I was like, I'm throwing it in the bowl. Right? I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't have some type of understanding as far as what goes in the batter. So we know our flour, we know a little salt, because that's what we see on Food Network when we're a kid. We know our baking powder. I use baking powder for this dish. Usually, if you watched me before, like with the fall fritters, I use vinegar and baking soda to substitute because I didn't have baking powder. You can do that. You can just Google baking powder substitutes, right, and just use that instead of baking powder if you don't have it. So I used flour, a little bit of salt, a little bit of baking powder. I used some yogurt, some plain Greek yogurt, just to add a dairy aspect. Don't ask me why. I'm pretty sure there's some science behind that. Don't ask me why. It was just intuitive. So I used some plain Greek dairy yogurt in each bowl, as y'all saw, and then I added a little vanilla in each batter, and then we added the banana and the banana creme brulee, and then we before we put the banana batter in the pan, we did the sugar. We put the sugar in the oil, and then put the batter on top of the sugar and the oil in order to get the creme brulee effect. And now we're trying our strawberry pancake, and I added the frozen strawberries. Use fresh strawberries if you have them. Whatever other ingredient you want to use in your pancake. I diced up some frozen strawberries for our strawberry pancake. Let's try it. Whoa. Okay, y'all. I was like, I really like that banana creme brulee. This strawberry is really delicious. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, y'all try the strawberry. Try the strawberry pancake. Try that, because this is really good. Whoa. Like, I want to move on, but I'm going to have one more bite. I'm going to have one more bite of this, and we're going to hit the last one, the chocolate chip. Whoa, this is really delicious. Wow. Like, I was hoping it would be, but I'm glad that it actually is. I'm glad that it actually is. Whoa. Okay. That's really good. Do the frozen strawberries. I just feel like this strawberry has so much flavor. Yeah, try it with the frozen strawberry and see how that. If you want to do fresh, that's your business. But this is really good, so I just want you to taste it, right, the way I did it. But if you want to do fresh, that's fine, right? Do it however you feel guided. But this is really good, so I just want you to get a piece, see how I'm living, right? Taste how I'm living. That is really, really delicious. Now let's try the chocolate chip. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. They done fucked up now. Whoa, my ancestors fucked up and taught me something. That I'm whoa. I say my ancestors because whenever I follow my intuition, like, I give all respect to my ancestors, because my intuition is my soul. My soul is my ancestors. So I said my ancestors done fucked up and showed me something about something. I'm going to be having brunch every morning. If this didn't take so goddamn long, I would be having this brunch every morning. I looked up, it was 3 hours later. I was like, whoa, where'd the time go? Wow, it tastes like a chocolate chip cookie, but in a pancake. And it's really crunchy and delicious, and the vanilla is really shining through, paired with the chocolate. The chocolate, you can really appreciate the vanilla with this chocolate. Whoa. The vanilla extract that we added in the batter. I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't know. I'm a chocolate girl. Like, makes sense, right? Makes sense. I'm a chocolate girl. Like, I love milk chocolate. I use milk chocolate chips. I'll put it in the overdub. I use milk chocolate chips. Use whatever chocolate you feel guided, right? Creme brulee, fire. Strawberry, fire. Chocolate chip, fire. So I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't think I have to pick. I don't think I have to choose. Like, I love this whole dish, right? It's giving Picasso, like, it's giving Picasso, no? Because it's like, what am I looking at? Is that nice? Does it look good? No, yeah, it is good. Yeah, it is. It is great. It's greatness. It's greatness. Whoa, that's so good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I already tried the tofu scramble. Scramble. Shouts out to Kirby Lane in Austin, Texas. That's where I first had my first tofu scramble and inspired this tofu scramble. Let's try it in front of the camera just so y'all know. That's right. That's respectful. That's respectful. This honors my ancestors. This really honors my ancestors. It's so good. It's like they be proud to say, "Oh, that's my child," right? My child made that. Whoa! Don't leave. Stay there. 1 second. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for staying tuned with me, Ashley Nicole Phillips, here at Magic Meals with Ashley Nicole Phillips. I am not only a great home intuitive chef, cook, I am also an author. I authored My Other Half, which is a part of the Unconditional Literature parcel, which is now available in the Amazon bookstore. Go over to my channel, AP Short Stories, which is my author literature channel. I'm going to link AP Short Stories in the description of this Magic Meals rendition, Ashley's Brunch rendition. Go over there to AP Short Stories and subscribe to the channel. On the channel, in the link of the channel, the description of the channel, you will find the link to purchase the Unconditional Literature parcel, the Unconditional Love Literature parcel, which is now available in the Amazon bookstore. You can also just head over to Amazon and type in, search the Unconditional Love literature parcel and purchase the parcel. It is $29.97 plus tax for my 3 works of art that end with the 3rd rendition, which is My Other Half. 2 souls, 2 creations journey through time, space, to finally create a life of love together. Each lifetime that they find themselves in, the reality says it can't work. They will love together. They will co-create a life together. Which life, under which circumstance? My Other Half, again, now available in the Amazon bookstore. Subscribe to Magic Meals. Like this video. Share the content if you enjoy it, to share the joy with other people, the upliftment with other people that you love as well. I'm also a singer-songwriter. My music, Ashley Nicole Music, is now available. Ashley Nicole Music, you can subscribe, which is also linked in this description. Ashley Nicole Music is my YouTube channel. Stream my music, love on my music. I hope it helps to uplift and heal you as much as it helps to uplift and heal myself. I didn't mention it, but AP Short Stories, you'll find the animated series that goes along with the Unconditional Love Literature parcel. I also have a spiritual podcast if you're into divine channeling, prophecies, human evolution, human consciousness evolution. Kingdom Things podcast is available here on YouTube. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because it alchemizes the best you. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself the way you want others and your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are love in your truest truth. Give that love to yourself first. And come back in the comments. Tell me how your creme brulee banana pancakes taste. Tell me how your strawberry pancakes taste. Tell me how your chocolate chip pancakes taste. Or whatever you were intuitively guided to make. Tell me how it tastes. Bye, y'all.